2024 March Cheesesteak Madness, the Sweet 16, other counties region. We have Goombas Pizzaria versus DiBruno brothers. We're going to start off at Goombas Pizzaria. If you follow me, you've heard me say it a million times, but every time I start driving all the way up to Goombas from Wilmington, Delaware, I start to worry that it is not going to be as good as I remember, and I'm only driving all the way up there for the biscotti, the holy mackerel. I tell people all the time that Philadelphians aren't passionate about cheesesteaks. We're emotional because cheesesteaks are imprinted with our happiest memories. And holy mackerel, I bit into this cheesesteak and it took me right back to high school and Claymont Steaks. Without further ado, here I am at Goombas. Luckily the rain's holding off for me a little bit here. I'll tell you what, got my biscotti, chocolate's face down. I like Mickey's onions. When I first looked at the cheesesteak, I'm like, what is it I like about Mickey? And then I took one onion, took my first bite. I said, oh yeah, I like the onions. Yeah, that burnt on, we've been using the same grill for 30-year taste. You just can't get that taste. You can't get that taste from a new grill or a new grill person. Not killing me with the cheese. Not a whole lot of cheese. Maybe we could up the cheese game a little bit. It's going to be a hard one. And now the DiBruno brothers. This is their Ardmore Farmers Market, Suburban Square location. I'm not sure exactly what you call it. This is where I go. First couple of times I had really good, easy parking, but not this time. In the early rounds, I got the comment on Facebook that I've sold out to fancy cheeses. I don't think I sold out to fancy cheeses. I think I've grown into fancy cheeses and awesome sauces. The first time I had this cheesesteak, I was shocked at how good it was and how inexpensive it was, really. First was inexpensive because I figured, I was in a high rent district. Without further ado, here I am. I still hate how good it is. This thing's got their cheese spread, it's got some cherry peppers. Wednesday afternoon. I was hoping to be looking at the young mommies, and it's all freaking dads. Dads with babies and strollers and carrying different ways to carry babies. It's a crazy scene, man. It's a crazy scene. Service, horrible. Absolutely horrible. And then two little youngins come running out like all hyped up like they're gonna service the world. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. DiBruno distinct. And the winner is... Well, it turns out that fancy cheeses and fancy spreads can get you to the Sweet 16, but good old-fashioned fried onions from a grill that you've been using for 30 years get you to the Elite 8. Goombas takes the victory and moves on.